SYSPRO introduces the ability to dynamically define financial reporting centers without having to design and maintain a segmented or structured general ledger. Financial data will be captured against these dimensions and can be reported on when necessary. To enable dimension analysis, your SYSPRO company's setup options must be updated. You can decide on a module-by-module basis whether you want to run dimension analysis and whether you want it to be triggered on transaction entry level or GL entry level. Before you can start analyzing your financial data against dimensions, you need to set up your master data. The first step is to configure the reporting levels that fit the unique requirements of your business. These reporting levels are set up as dimension categories. For example, if your business will like to report financial data on a branch basis, you will create branch as a dimension category. The second step is to define the reporting units within each level. These reporting units are defined as dimension codes against the dimension category. For example, if your business has branches in New York, Sydney, Johannesburg, each of these will be created as a dimension code. Up next is linking your reporting levels to the business process where you want it to apply. For example, if you only wanted your overhead type of expenses to be analyzed against your branch dimension, you would link your branch to the business processes where overhead expenses are recorded in your business. For example, only AP invoice posting and cash book postings. If you intend to simplify the recording of dimensions against transactions, it is suggested that you define default dimension codes against master data elements. If this master data element then forms part of a transaction, SYSPRO will already pre-populate the dimensions based on the defaults. So this will allow for minimal operator interaction in dimension analysis. To allow for additional controls over the completeness and the validity of dimension analysis, you may also define posting rules against a specific dimension for a specific ledger code. For example, let's say you don't want dimension analysis on a branch basis against your balance sheet accounts. You can then flag all your balance sheet accounts with a posting rule as not allowed. This means an operator will never be able to enter dimension analysis for these accounts, regardless of the settings against individual business processes. You are now ready to apply dimension analysis. And we'll be using AP invoice posting as an example. So for accounts payable, I have selected to have dimension analysis triggered at transaction entry level. You will see that when I'm processing my invoice, nothing changes in the AP invoice posting screen itself. Also, when I do my GL distribution, that takes place as per normal. When I select to post my invoice, I now have the option to tag it against my dimension codes. As you can see, my dimension codes are already pre-populated based on my defaults. So at this point, I can either decide to update it or I can simply select to save if I am happy with the defaults. So let's take a look at how posted dimension analysis entries can be viewed in SYSPRO. Transactions that have been analyzed against dimensions can be interrogated in existing query programs like your GL query. It also forms part of your GL Journal Zoom, and it is included in a detailed GL trial balance. Slicing and dicing of dimensional data is further supported by a business activity query specifically designed for dimension analysis. This business activity query can be used to export data into Excel, or it can be used as input into a customer's choice of business intelligence tool or report writer. This business activity query also forms the basis of a sample dimension analysis dashboard that will be shipped as part of SYSPRO's embedded analytics. The cornerstone of dimensions is the rich opportunity for analysis that flows from the ability to really slice and dice data based on whatever dimensions you want. This means that, as you can see, detailed analysis of financial data can be made available quickly, and comprehensive reports can be provided regularly with little effort to essential stakeholders. Dimensions also allow customers to add business context to financial data because it enables users to tag transactions with dimension codes at the source of the transaction, where the dimensions are driven by dimension categories relevant to that business process. And as your business expands, you simply add the dimensions that you need to track what's important to you. This empowers the accounting department to adjust their data entry and reporting capabilities without significant restructuring.